Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? Guys, we are in the age of crazy anime. This week's episode, we get to see so much different stuff popping off within Fate Grand Oda this week that it's crazy to think with one goddess on our team, our our squad thinks they're capable of winning or at least having a better shot at this stuff now. So to think that that might be true is kind of outlandish when you see the power of um, the goddess mother. It's like, oh well, or not the goddess mother, but the girl who pretty much is control of all of this. So to think that whatever happens between her and the goddesses, like she was saying as well, is they're kind of dangerous to her, right? Like the humans aren't who she's actually worried about. It's the overall um, people afterwards that she's worried about. And that was the interesting part to me, is knowing just how she's already the Avenger or whatever, the big end all boss is still kind of worried about the goddesses in general. So it's almost as if they're in a good position to be able to at least do something to her, because after taking care of the humans and the alliance is up, she was going to make her move against the goddess anyway. So it seems like the goddesses are just making a smarter choice if they do side with the humans at the end of the day. So if they don't, they might just end up in a worse position. And they actually nerfed this guy already. Wow. But overall, I definitely want to hear what you guys are saying about this, because it was pretty hype overall. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot is going to come from all of this at the end of the day, when not only we see the goddess kind of showing her softer side to our main guy, um, it puts into perspective just how much of maybe the other girl is in there too, that she supposedly merged minds with. She might have been a girl that never really knew what it's like to have a boy crush on her and stuff. So to have that thought process running through your mind while you're the goddess could be affecting her, or she just herself never has had someone willing to get that close. So I don't know. I haven't really put my finger on it yet, but overall it does seem like she's pretty head over heel for our boy. And that's a good thing, only because she'll either put herself out there to really help and protect him, or she's going to do enough damage and um, offense that he'll be protected in general. So I'm very interested to see where her overall role is to be played, and how heavy or how much impact she actually brings as a whole, because as of right now, it's safe to say she's like the second strongest, or at least like third. I mean, she doesn't have the power to take out immortals like Anne does, but she also had the ability to pretty much slap around everybody with Anne getting help. So it just goes to show you that she's not anything to be tampered with. Every time she's gone against these guys, they pretty much always have gone to a truce, or her just not taking them out and leading to them actually living at the end of the day. If she ever wanted to just continue to go full out, she would have bopped these people quite a bit ago. So that's another interesting aspect of her character, is that she hasn't really attacked the humans maliciously enough to be considered just outright to get them, including seeing the fact that she was helping some of the other Uruks by them just worshipping and praying to her that she would take care of them, that they would be okay. So she's clearly had a good head on her shoulders, and it's just when it comes down to being in the alliance, she's just following orders, she's following the rules, and she was fighting out of, pure respect for the alliance and stuff like that. So I'm interested now to see if that is the case as a whole. Hold on one second. But now that we know who's probably going to lead the charge with this goddess being our main boy is kind of questionable on what she'll actually bring to the table, like what she'll actually do, who she'll actually fight, and stuff like that. I mean, from what we can see, she's kind of in like with the kid that's, has servants. She might not express it the great ways, but it's clear that she has some type of feelings towards him, or at least doesn't want him to be hurt, as he is the only one to really treat her like a person and not so much a goddess that he's afraid of. Even though he did show a side of that once she sneezed or something, and it looked like her power came out a little bit. I'm not sure what that was about, but clearly she's been around long enough to have seen everybody's kind of reactions to her, and because of that, she knows more or less why people do those types of things. Either they're completely afraid of her, or they are, her enemy, and they're just reacting naturally to an attack that's probably about to take them out. So, with all that being said, though, everybody, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I'm definitely going to continue to try to grind these videos out to you. I got Sword Art and one more show that I want to drop at least before the end of the day. So if you guys are interested in those shows, make sure you guys are tuning in, and I will definitely talk to you in the next one. So with that being said, take care, my anime people, and I will definitely talk to you soon with some more content. So with that, peace.